Hello everyone, Donna Gray here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales. Wanted to bring you a video today using some of our celebration items. We have 1 month left only to get in and grab these items. So if there's something in the celebration catalogue, now is the time to order, because as of the 31st of March, they will no longer be available. So this celebration item is the Eclectic Expressions. It's a brand new stamp set. It's one of the latest, the 3 extra releases that they released in our celebration time. So I thought I would make a happy birthday card. I've already made one here with our basic grey Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, and using some of the ribbons that are a celebration item as well. So the ribbons are a 3-pack. You get the basic grey, you get the Calypso Coral and the Bermuda Bay. Okay, so lovely combination. So I thought I would make a card using some of these items. So I did this one. I'm actually going to do a different colour combination for the next one. So I'm going to use basic grey, soft sky, and Calypso Coral, and I'm going to recreate this card once again with our stamp set. So I'm going to use as our base soft sky. So I'm just going to fold that base in half. Okay, now this is our piece that we're going to decorate. So this piece is cut at 3 inches by 4 inches, and then I've got a layering piece of our basic grey that is cut at 3 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and I've got a piece of Whisper White for our happy birthday sentiment. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is, just with the colour combination, I'm going to use the Calypso Coral on this as the ribbon. So I'm just going to do a colour combination of Calypso Coral, soft sky and basic grey. So I'm actually going to do the soft sky first. I always like to do the lighter colour first. And I like to make sure that the stamp is really nice and clean when I'm going to use our soft sky, because sometimes when you've got colour left on your, sometimes if your Stampin' Scrub is not quite clean, or you've got colour left, residue left on your stamp, it can sometimes stamp the wrong colour. So I'm just going to, with soft sky, I've got a scrap piece of paper underneath me. I'm just going to randomly stamp some of these lovely circles. Now the circle is supposed to be a variegated circle. It's not supposed to be a clean, neat, solid circle. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that. And then I'm going to bring in our Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to clean with my Stampin' Scrub. Clean my stamp really nice, make sure it's clean. Then with Calypso Coral, I'm going to come back in. I'm going to stamp and fill up those blank areas with the Calypso Coral. Okay, can't really fit one in there, that'll be fine. Okay, then I'm going to, with our basic grey, going to come back through again and fill up those areas. Now it's okay with this basic grey to stamp over the other circles, that's fine. If there's an area that, like there, it's fine to overlap. So I'm just filling up just the extra space there. And stamping off on the edges. So this is like designing just your own designer series paper. Okay, so I think that's fine. Then with our happy birthday sentiment, I'm going to do the happy birthday sentiment in our basic grey, I think. So I'm just going to ink that up and stamp that on our scrap piece of white. And that's great. Okay, so with our scrap piece of white, I'm actually going to, might do this one the other way. Now I've got our triple banner punch. I'm just going to feed it in and just flag the end of that sentiment like so. And then I'm going to line that up to see the length of it, and I'm just going to make it a similar length, a little bit shorter, okay, and cut that off for our sentiment. Okay, so as I said, there is a cute little random piece here that I'm just going to bring the scrap piece of paper in again. It's just nice to create, as you can see on this one, I've just created that little bubbly effect on the label just to take the plain white look off the label. So I think I'm going to do that one in, I'm thinking a soft sky. So once again, make sure you stamp off and make sure it's nice and clean. So just stamping randomly. Okay, just to create a little bit of interest on that sentiment. Just going to close those ink pads up. So that's all the stamping. So very, very basic, very, very easy. Now we're ready to pop our card together. Okay, so with my liquid Tombow, I'm just going to layer up my Whisper White piece onto my basic grey. If I can get my Tombow to work. Try another one. That's a bit better. Okay, so a bit of Tombow on the back. The reason that I use Tombow is it gives me the wiggle room, so it allows me, when I've got a small border, to be able to line it up. And as you can see, you can just move your card. It gives you about 5 seconds to allow you to move your cardstock so you get it laid up nicely. Now I'm just going to bring the scrap piece of paper in. I'm just going to, it's probably very hard to see on this one, but I just with the grey, and I'll do it again with grey on this one so you can actually see it a little bit better. I just brought in that little spotty circle once again, and with my basic grey, I'm just going to stamp off in the corners just to stop that base from being plain and boring. So just randomly stamping, just to roughly give a bit of colour happening in those corners behind our layer. So on that corner, and then same thing down on this bottom corner. So once again, this is just with our basic grey, just to create a little bit of a pattern in the corners there for our layer to sit on. Okay, so as you can see, creates a little bit of difference there in the corners. So now what I'm going to do is on the back of this, I'm actually going to pop some snail. And I want to, and my snail I think is just about out. Create a little bit of snail there so that our ribbon can get wrapped around. So once again, as I said, this is the celebration item. So for every $90 you spend, you can receive a free celebration item. So you could receive these 3 ribbons together as celebration items. So for spending $90, you get the whole 3 colours all in one pack, which is awesome for ribbon in a pack. Okay, so I've done that. I'm then going to pop some dimensionals on the back of both of those pieces. So dimensionals, I'm just going to pop 1 in each corner and then 1 in the middle. And on my sentiment, 1 on one end, 1 on the other. Okay. Take the backing off those. Okay, so now I'm just going to carefully turn that over, and I'm just going to position it right in the middle that I get an even border. top and bottom and the sides. And then I'm just going to pop my sentiment on. Like so. Now I'm going to, with the ribbon, I'm just going to tie a knot like I have in this one here. So I'm just going to feed that underneath, pull it through and just tie a knot. Okay, angle the end of the ribbon. So as you can see, I've left the ribbon on my spool so I don't waste any ribbon. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in some of our lovely sticky backed sequins. Now I like to keep it tone on tone here. I did the same thing here with this one. So I'm just going to, with the points of my scissors, get in underneath. Okay, one. Now I always do this in odd numbers. Either I put 3 on or I put 5 on, but I always do it in odd numbers, just more pleasing to the eye. Okay, like so. So there you have a quick, easy 2 birthday cards using our Celebration Eclectic Expressions stamp set and our beautiful ribbons. Sorry, that one's undone. Our lovely Bermuda Bay. We also have our, this one, our basic grey, and we have our Calypso Coral. So lovely combination colours for the ribbons. And as I said, for $90 you can get this stamp set for free, and for $180 you can get the stamp set and the ribbons for free. So as I said, please make use of our celebration time. It ends on the 31st of March. All of the items that I have used are available in my shopping page, and the link will be in the bottom in the show more description below. If this is the first time you've watched me on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will also pop the website link to my website in the show more below, and you can see lots more that I have available on my business website, Stamping with DonnaG. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a lovely day and find some time to fit some crafting in there. And until next time, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of these wonderful video tutorials. So until next time, happy crafting. Bye for now.